I must revive you with the power of music.
Oh, I'm dying because no one's singing right now.
Yes! That corpse there is dying because no one is singing right now.
Yes, this corpse.
This corpse next to me that is dying as a corpse.
Dying corpse.
Dying corpse.
That's the name.
Behold! Poor unfortunate monsters. In pain. In need. This one covered in pointy bits, this one more horns than fate, and do we draw them? Yes, indeed. These poor over-designed monsters, so sad, so true. They come showing on our show, crying, love us please, and does he do that? Sometimes.
Yeah.
Give me a beat. All right, give me a beat. I'm gonna do a diss track against that orange bird.
Boom, 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 boom.
Do you think you're just a bird? Well, you are. Wait, I'm not very good at rap.
That was probably like the least meaningful sentence I've ever heard someone say in my life.
Gong! Are you prepared for monster numero uno? You might have trouble identifying this one. This is gonna blow your pink brain. So this first monster is the monster.
That's a really easy name.
It's gonna explode that thing between your ears. White Fatalis.
Alright, it's White Fatalis.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty spot on. Honestly, are you ready for your time?
Yeah?
Okay, cool. So, 3, 2, 1, go! So you know White Fatalis?
Yeah.
Yeah, draw that.
Alright, we'll see if I remember what White Fatalis looks like.
Step 1!
I can almost guarantee you I do not.
And imagine if White Fatalis was really horny. That...
Alright, I want you to know that some of these lines... I want you to know that... I want you to know that some of the lines that I'm drawing are curled because you made me fucking laugh while I was drawing.
That was not!
Oh,
and
White
his
Fatalis.
wings, you know, the things that connect the flaps, the things, the ridges...
Man, why do you wait until like 2 minutes in to tell me it's not actually White Fatalis? Like, you do this every time and then ask why I can't give you good
White
drawings.
Fatalis with add-ons!
Yeah, but you could have told me that so much earlier.
But
the first things I
everything
drew
could be
were the head
added
and
to
the
a
wings.
base Fatalis drawing!
Yeah, but you waited so long. I literally drew the head and the wings, and then you were like, oh, and by the way.
Imagine White Fatalis is Austin Powers. Do I make you feel randy, baby?
Oh, behave.
Oh, behave! I'm the god of all monsters.
Are you proud of me?
And I am... I'm not
Ta-da!
I'm not proud of you.
Thanks.
I guess I'm indifferent. I'm used to the pain and disappointment. Which
That's
actually
what happens.
was the 2 nicknames that my parents gave me as a child.
That does
think
sound right.
You've made... Is the horn a horn, or is it like power energy coming off the littler horn?
Well, it's like a lot of things, really. And then also, I only drew one arm, and it came out at a weird angle. That sort of happened when you told me that he was horny, so it could function as multiple things,
It looks like an alien chest burster. Alright, so... White Fatalis. He is the most strongest form of Fatalis. He's really old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah, he gets like that, alright? And he actually gets red lightning, dragon thunder. He combines them. And, yeah.
Okay.
So that's
interesting.
Yeah, that's White Fatalis. I feel like you're not buying it.
Oh, no, it's just, it's just something about it that just feels
Look,
like...
I have nothing to tell you. I just have to show you, because it literally...
Look, either you're lying to me or this is a massive waste of time.
It is White Fatalis, lore-wise, identical, everything, but in Frontier, in the highest difficulty, they made Fatalis white this. Behold!
That's so unnecessary.
Frontier Fatalis!
But why?
Look at those horns!
It just, honestly, it ruins him for me. Like, why?
And he gets...
He's supposed to be white and red, and you just adding all this blue out of nowhere, and it's spiky.
And he gets a lot more, attacks.
Yeah,
See, the thing
I'm cool
is,
with that.
I have a hard time not being okay with his moveset because he is like, look at that! Because he is the strongest, literally the strongest monster.
He's literally white Fatalis. You could give him an insta-kill move that you can't dodge, and you would say, yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, like that double stomp that did, like, electric, like, red dragon crack, that was amazing.
Literally, on any other monster, these things
would be
straight,
what the fuck are you doing? But
it's,
on my
it's 1 out of 10.
It's just praise!
It's fair enough. Like, what is that? What just happened? How did you dodge that?
The tail lightning crack! Oh, whoa, whoa! Ooh. Oh, there we go, there's his lightning drop, but now it's balls!
Yeah, that's fair.
There's his lightning drop, but now it's balls!
No, it's balls. Well, he is horny.
He is. Oh my god! Holy Christ!
I will not let you destroy my world!
Alright, see, if you looked like this at the start, then I wouldn't have had any issues.
Because
I don't even care that I don't even care that the horn shape isn't natural anymore, because now it doesn't look like they're supposed to be.
That's incredible.
Demon gods.
He does look like a demon god, and oh my god, the balls!
Oh, mamacita!
Oh my god! Now that is fighting the god of all monsters. Yeah, I can't actually deny I would be okay with White Fatalis doing this. I think he gets to be the exception.
Yep. As long as he doesn't start with the blue horns.
Look, man, what do you got against blue?
He's already got red bits. You're just making him blue and red and white, and it's weird. He doesn't need to be America Dragon.
America Dragon!
Fuck yeah!
Alright, do me a monster.
Okay, so
I don't like that worried noise.
How do you feel about Gureadomosu?
Gureadomosu.
So what is it?
Gureadomosu. I mean, normally these big blocky ones are just a weird flying wyvern, so I'm just gonna go with a weird flying wyvern.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just describe the things. Go.
Okay, so don't draw the head or the tail. Start somewhere else. Gravios.
Okay.
It's a Gravios, but don't draw the head or the tail. Other than that, Gravios, but he's got moss.
What?
And tubes. Moss. Like, you know, the green stuff you find on
I know
rocks
what moss is.
trees.
I'm mainly concerned that you just said moss and tubes. Followed it up with tubes.
He's got tubes. Okay, so, you know Baroth's crest? Like, he's got the little tubes on the top?
Yes.
He's got those, but, like, not as one solid block of them, and fucking everywhere. His head is like Gravios, but with a Baroth crest made of tubes, and it's like... he's got like an axe for an ear and a pointy chin.
What I'm getting so far is this is just Gravios with green tubes on him.
It's Frontier Gravios.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh my god, my time is up. And I'm not sure I mean that in the time away. I just mean my time is up. I'm done with this.
I give up. Honestly, I honestly think I did the best I possibly could to describe this to you in the time given. I think I did.
Enjoy!
What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? Don't you even go there after that description, Sunshine!
Why did you draw a sock puppet?
I refuse to have this filth spewed in my presence.
I ran out of time for the legs!
That was like the first thing. The first thing I told you was don't do the head or the tail.
So
what
I
did you
did
do with
the
body! Yeah, but you didn't even give it wings. You just you just drew a block with tubes.
That's what you made it sound like. I forgot wings existed.
Told me he was a flying wyvern.
There's only so many tubes you could draw
also,
into.
Why is his chin the axe and he doesn't even have a spear? You just made a weird slide.
I thought you just thought an axe was a spear, so I ignored you.
Yeah, Yeah, that sounds about right. Here he actually is.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I mean, it's pretty bad.
It's not that bad. It could be better, but it could be worse.
I feel like you put a lot of effort into very little.
I spent so much time on the main 4 back tubes that everything else.
Yeah, I realized that. I like that you also put the you didn't manage to get legs or wings, but you got some detail lines across the body.
Alright, what the fuck is that? Because it's awful.
It's origin Gravios. So you know we've done some origin species.
like Mr. Fiery Rajang Volgang.
Yeah, it just evolved in a different way from the ancestors. So these are essentially in ancient times, what the Gravios came from. They lived in desert like oases. I don't know the plural. Gravios essentially is like the sect of them when the oases dried up that went and like found wetter areas, so they wound up in the grassier areas. These dudes went fucking underground lakes. Underwater lakes.
Oh! Behold! That lake is underwater!
So essentially, these are like underwater Gravios, and all of their like non-water powers are just water. He's water now.
It looks
very
awful.
Water. He's incredibly water. You know, I think that too until you start to see what he actually does with the mossy tubes.
So far, what I'm getting from this is soggy
He's
Gravios.
fucking massive too. It is essentially soggy Gravios. So what he does, so all the tubes, he can shoot water out of pretty much any of the tubes and actually use it to propel his motion.
So, it just soaked Gravios. This is moist Gravios.
He's thruster Gravios. I also like that, like, his color scheme reminds me of Gureadomosu armor, so it's like he's Piscine Gravios.
Green tubes are not a good... You can't make green tubes look good. He looks awful.
I disagree. I think, honestly, if this monster was in World's Engine, he would actually look really good. It's just, that's a thing that looks particularly bad with low pixels. I like that when he roars, there's just, like, water spraying out of his face.
Removed from
like, everything he does, he just can't control, just spraying water everywhere.
That's what I'm saying! He feels like a normal Gravios that is so soaked through with water. Whenever he moves, it's just...
The reason I like this is think about why that's a thing. Like, the entire thing is like, this is a Gravios that is adapted to actually live underwater and can swim at high speeds because it propels through its tubes. See, where this fight would look good, what they missed is, you know where that bat creature was that we looked at recently? In the painted waterfalls. He would look great there, because, like, all the mist that he kicks up.
Yeah, I guess that is definitely true. What's his title?
Oh, his title. His title. You want to know his title?
Yeah.
He's the Water Fortress Wyvern. Because he's like, I like to think of him as like, there's like, Plesios supposed to be like a sailboat. He's like the chunky submarine.
The chunky submarine! We're all fighting a chunky submarine. The chunky submarine. A chunky submarine. Apparently he can process and purify water, so I guess there's lovely bottled Gureadomosu water.
Yeah, that's actually what cool drinks are.
That's actually what cool drinks are.
We just harvest it from these guys.
I love me some moss processed Gravios water. This next monster is pretty metal.
Metal.
And I say both those words very deliberately. It is Harudomerugu.
Okay.
Harudomerugu. Harudomerugu. How do you Harudomerugu?
It's Leviathan that is covered in grass in the form of metal.
I mean, it's a bold statement, and you went for it, and I can't deny that.
Well, unfortunately, I just don't pick, it's a sort of weird flying wyvern. Fuck you!
I mean, if I nailed it, by the way.
That's like all of them. Like 99% of the monsters in the series are just weird flying wyverns.
You shut your whore mouth, Cotton Man. 3, 2, 1, go! It's an Elder Dragon, so you want to draw your basic Kushala Daora frame. For the wings,
Yeah.
You know how you love your little spiny bits?
Sure.
Imagine if his wings were the spiny bits, but none of the connecting flappage.
Fucking what?
You're like a fan, but with no flesh.
What?
Come on, chop chop.
You know what a fan is?
And his head looks like a orange bar of soap that started to melt.
What?
His head looked like an orange bar of soap was melting on it, with a big grey spike attached to the soap.
What the fuck are you doing to me?
You have 5 Harudomerugus left, 2 Harudomerugus, and you're out of Harudomerugus.
Why do you always do this to me?
That was a pretty good description. Yeah, my initial impression is that you've just done the same thing as the White Fatalis drawing, but edited it.
I didn't, though.
I mean...
Look, you're the one who tells me to draw different things.
Why
Literally...
Why do you keep drawing these 4-legged creatures as brute wyverns?
Because that's the way the shape goes when it happens that way.
I mean, you have gotten the most accurate wings you've ever done, at least.
Cool.
Why is his face not a face?
Because you gave me 0 description of his face.
It's just an orange blob with a spike.
You said it's a melting orange bar of soap or something like that.
That was on his face.
Well, it melted really hard and then solidified because it's been a bit.
All right, well, let's look at what you have, and then compare and contrast with Mr. Harudomerugu.
Jesus Christ, is he spiky enough?
I know, right?
Are his wings like 73 blades, like really thinly, closely pressed together or something? Like, what is this?
Does he have enough going on, is the question. You see the melting bar of orange soap on his head?
Yeah, but it's much less pronounced than you made it out to be.
You did make it his whole head! Alright, so this is the silver controlling dragon.
What, does he just, like, really not like it when he doesn't get his way?
Oh my god, yeah, controlling dragon. We have to do things my way, okay?
Guys, if we don't cut this with my wings, it won't be done right.
I am project leader, alright?
Listen, everyone, get an orange bar of soap and do this. See? Do this. What I'm doing right here. Orange bar of soap, now.
Look how good it looks.
Now, you do it, because that's the way I want it.
I call it soap chic. So, this Elder Dragon's whole shtick is liquid metal.
Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, so he produces and controls a silver-like substance.
I accept his visuals.
Fuck off!
Well, it's literally what he is. Like, look at him. If you can tell the bits that he builds himself, the actual base monster under the self-building bits is a reasonable shaped monster.
How ridiculous can you even get with
That... out of 10.
That is the single most
10 out of 10.
ridiculous frontier attack we have seen so far.
No, don't say that. That is the single most ridiculous attack in Monster Hunter that I have ever seen.
What the I really love the idea of a liquid metal dragon, like
It
a
is
mercury
really...
dragon, but
this... Yeah, this is...
just...
All this does is make me think, if they made a liquid metal dragon in the main series on the World Engine, it would probably be cool if it wasn't this!
Oh, I can't get over that attack. They have been found to roll themselves around at great speeds, and this suggests that these beasts have high intelligence.
I always knew I was smart!
Well, that's Frontier for the day. Enjoy.
Maybe for a bit longer than the day. I might need a bit to calm down after that.
Like, if you had fun,
I don't think I'll
subscribe
be
for
able
more.
to consider anything serious again.
Hit the bell, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.